operating while intoxicated, and hit and run. That's why you are under arrest, okay?
These women once shared homes and bank accounts with men who sold millions of records and built real empires, and when those relationships fell apart, many of them lost far more than a marriage. Today, we are getting into what really happened to 5 of them, because these stories go much deeper than a divorce announcement. Kim Scott, ex-wife of Eminem. Kim Scott and Eminem's relationship goes back to the late 1980s in Detroit, and it was complicated from the very beginning, the kind of relationship that produced real love and serious damage at the same time. They married twice, first in 1999 and again briefly in 2006, sharing a daughter, Haley Jade, born in 1995, along with 2 other children they raised together, Elena and Stevie. Eminem wrote about Kim so extensively and so bluntly in his music that her name became almost inseparable from some of his darkest work, and that alone tells you how much unresolved weight existed between them. After the marriages ended for good, Kim stayed in Michigan and largely disappeared from public view, focused on raising the children while quietly fighting addiction and depression for years. She survived multiple suicide attempts, including a serious incident in 2019 that led to hospitalization, and around 2023, a 45-day stay in rehab helped her find more stable ground. Eminem, despite all the bitterness documented in his music, reportedly helped her access private care during those crises, which says something about how complicated their bond remained even after everything fell apart. By 2025, she was photographed looking noticeably transformed, a fresh appearance that suggested she was doing better, and around that same time, she also became a grandmother when Haley announced her pregnancy. Then, in February 2026, things went sideways again. Body cam footage from Michigan captured the moment she was placed under arrest after allegedly crashing her Range Rover with her son and his friends inside the vehicle, and the footage was hard to watch.
When we were coming down from Grossbeck, I turned right onto my stop. I stopped at this, and I always have my brakes on because it's dark down there. And this guy who was in a little blue car or whatever, and he came into my oncoming lane as I was pulling out, and I didn't have no choice like action to go about it. I didn't see the tan pickup truck, but I did feel the impact.
She was released the following day, but that clip was a painful reminder that recovery is never a straight path, and Kim's has been one of the most difficult on this entire list. Nicole Young, ex-wife of Dr. Dre. Nicole Young was a former attorney when she and Dr. Dre married in 1996, and they spent 24 years together raising 2 children, Truce and Truly, while accumulating the kind of wealth most people only ever see in movies. For a long time, the marriage looked solid from the outside, but when Nicole filed for divorce in June 2020, the real story started coming out. She came forward alleging verbal abuse, infidelity, and physical incidents across their marriage, all of which Dre denied, and she challenged the prenuptial agreement they had signed back in 1996, which